Okay guys, I'm working on a Schumacher battery charger. This is the sc1309 Schumacher. I got this thing as like a returned open item for like 20 bucks, so I figured it was worth opening up and looking at it. It would turn on. The display wouldn't light up until it was hooked up to a battery. So apparently it uses some type of voltage to feed in to the circuit board to energize the 12-volt circuitry. And I'm not an electronics expert, but after looking into this thing, I'd hook it up to a battery to charge, and the thing would just keep restarting. It would start to charge, and within seconds it would just turn off and restart again. So after checking it out and testing a few components, I found when I opened this up, you can see there's a little burn spot right at the bottom of the circuit board here. And when I dismounted everything and turned it over, you can see something was burned right here. And now I've already soldered that little chip. I don't know if it's a little processor chip or what, but I've already soldered it back on. And it was right there. My camera will focus. Right there. You can see it's still kind of charred right here. But I just soldered the contact back down because it was lifting off the board. And once I soldered that back on, it seems to be staying on now. I mean, this is a pretty quick test. It's hooked up to the battery right now, and it's charging it. It's 15.6 volts is putting out right now. And if I turn it off, we should see that drop. So it wouldn't do this before. I mean, within seconds it would cycle off. The other thing is that it doesn't need the battery anymore to light up the display. Disconnect to the battery, display still turns on. So if you're having that issue, if it keeps restarting, it may just be that simple. Pulling this apart, look for that burn spot on the back, and then check on the opposite side, see if you see any burn marks, and see if any of these black guys, little I don't know if there's some type of microprocessor or what, see if any of those are burnt. And it might just be as simple as putting a little drop of solder back on there to reconnect it. The other thing you may want to check if it's opening up, I know is a common issue with a lot of these, is this thermal switch right here. If it's charging and within a minute or so it pops open, it stops charging, these thermal switches, they tend to go bad. And that's all the thermal switches. It's just a metal plate. It's a biplate that pops open. So just a couple things to check before you go out and drop $200 on a new charger. All right, thanks guys.